Yeah, hi and welcome, my dear friends of the underwater world, today to a short roadmap which should give you a little taste of everything that is planned this year and hopefully whet your appetite for more. At this point, I have to mention that even though many things are already very concretely planned, unforeseen events such as illness or other stuff are beyond of my control, and changes are therefore possible. Nevertheless, I hope that everything can be implemented as planned and would be delighted if you are just excited about the upcoming content. But enough for now. After the intro, we will start with the roadmap. And let's start with a short look back at January. As you've probably noticed, this channel expanded and you now get content in a mix on Instagram and also on YouTube. If you missed that, YouTube is not just a copy of Instagram. Rather, I try to make the most advantages out of both platforms, though that the different formats which I provide are presented at the best way. The Underwater Navigator course is scheduled for February, simply to gain more practical experience in there. And in the time around March, the concrete date isn't fixed yet, I make the self-reliant diver course. Sometimes this course is also known under the name single diver. Not with the main goal to dive alone, even if this is a great benefit. In first case, to gain more safety and more personal responsibility. Simply, if you are able to take care of your own, you're also able to take care for your bodies. In the future, there will also be a video about the individual certifications and their practical benefits. And in April, there's planned a trip. Depending on the local conditions, talks are currently in progress for wreck diving in Switzerland. If possible, we want to make a stop at the Lake Constance and go diving there too. The first big highlight for this year is planned for the end of April and the start of May. We have booked 3 weeks of vacation and diving in Indonesia. And because of the fact I was never there before, not even for snorkeling or for surface vacations, I'm very hyped of this trip, and I hope you will stay tuned, and I hope we have some very nice dives with very awesome recordings. Stay tuned. We would like to use the summer to dive in various lakes in Germany. We are thinking about the lake in the mountain, the Ilsesee, the Lundhäuser See in Nordhausen, Hemmoor, Edersee, or possible Lake Constance again. Not all of them, of course, but there are plenty of alternatives that we have in mind, and we hope we have a great time, and there will be very many opinions to generate content so that you will not getting be bored during the summer hold. Another course is on the agenda for September. We will finally get our drift diving license in Switzerland. This was already planned the year before, but because of Corona, we had to postpone this to this year. And in October, there is another holiday planned, this time in Egypt, on the south at Marsa Alam. We are planning to dive in the legendary Elphinstone Reef. If you know me from Instagram, you know how much I'm looking for a shark seeing this time, and I hope we will be able to see one this year. Please wish me luck for that. And then we've already reached the penultimate month. As every year, the semifinals of the Dive Trophy, the biggest diving competition in Europe, are coming up in November. And it looks very good at the moment that two of us will actively take part in again, and we were there in 2022. It was awesome. We had a very nice day. It was very exciting. We hope we will be able to be there again. The December will then be a little bit more quieter. Of course, we'll also be diving through the pre-Christmas period again, and anyone who has been following the channel on Instagram for a while will know that we've had a nice tradition here for 2 years and want to continue this in this year too. So there are plenty of opportunities for content, and I hope you won't get bored. Feel free to let me know what you're most looking forward, or if you have any tips or ideas or suggestions. So stay tuned. I would of course be very happy about a like, a comment, or a subscription, as always, because it costs nothing but helps a lot. Especially in the diving industry, we need young talents to be able to share this world with future generations. More importantly, this is the only way to really realize the impact on the oceans, because only what you see and what you feel on your own, you will try to make something better and protect it. Both in Egypt and in Germany, we have already taken part in several diving campaigns or initiated them ourselves to remove waste from the water. And in the past, we have already drawn attention of some campaigns aimed at preserving the underwater world. These are all things that you don't notice if you not actively immerse yourself in this world, and only if you spend a lot of time with it. Unfortunately, diving is too much of a fringe sport for that. You are of course welcome to write me if you're still unsure whether and how you can best start diving into the underwater world. But that's not the topic of this video. There are already initial discussions about very interesting topics in 2025, and the destination is currently very high on the agenda, but I won't reveal any more at this time. I'm looking forward to hearing from you or reading your comments, and until next time, I say all time good air. Ciao.